Craig, it's great to be back here at We Day in Illinois.
Absolutely. Now, if you're ready to make some noise, I want to hear you.
Wow. So thank you for speaking up and making your voices heard. All of us coming together. This is what the world needs right now. Because when you look at the news today, we hear about poverty, we hear about violence.
We hear issues like racism, gender inequality. We hear a lot of injustice in this world.
Craig, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. It's easy to say the problems of our world, you know what? They're too big.
If anyone out there has ever had some self-doubt, if you've ever questioned whether you can change things in this world today, we know how you feel. Because when we started this organization, we were teenagers ourselves. It was 1995. The story of a young boy, Iqbal, from Pakistan. Read it in the newspaper how he was a former child slave. He escaped, he spoke out, he was killed. We wanted to help, and I brought it to my 7th grade class. I said, I need your help. Their hands went up, 11 plus me. That small group we started. We never imagined that we'd start a charity, but when we called other charities, they said that we were too young to make a difference.
But today, the We organization exists to support all of you. Our mission is to make doing good doable.
Because we believe that young people are the most powerful force for good in the world today. And if you believe that, oh yeah, thank you.
Because you are a generation, you are the generation that believes in change and inclusivity and building a better world for all. We call this Generation We.
Or Gen We for short. So now we're gonna start. We're gonna kick this off with a lot of energy. We're gonna start this, so we're gonna ask you some questions. And if you agree, then we need you to respond with the words, Gen We.
All right, everybody on your feet. We need some energy. On your feet, on your feet, on your feet. You guys ready? Are you guys ready? Who is ready to stand up against bullying?
Who will come together to fight inequality?
And who will speak up for a better world?
I love it. Please grab a seat. Thank you. We learned a lot over the years, including that changing the world, it actually starts in the classrooms. That educators, the fundamental purpose here of education is to turn students into leaders. So I gotta ask a favor. If you are a teacher in the house, would you please stand up, stand up, stand up. Give your teacher a huge round of applause. High five a teacher.
Teachers, we love you. Thank you. The mission of We Schools is to provide active citizenship opportunities locally and globally to make a difference. In fact, today, we're going to learn about a dozen causes and different organizations right here in Chicago dedicated to making a difference in this city and around the world.
And your efforts all across Illinois have been inspiring. We're going to hear stories today about your actions across the state who are making an impact. Just like each and every one of you have made an impact to be here today. I know that out here we got a lot of young people who have had, for example, they've helped raise funds to combat homelessness in Chicagoland and the wider area.
They've also started amazing mental health conversations and campaigns in schools. If you care about that issue, make some noise.
Oh, and I know we got students here who have become involved in the standing up against bullying and helping to create safer schools and ending violence in our communities. If you care about that, I want to hear some noise. That's why we want to organize this. We've all come together to say a giant thank you to Gen We from all across Illinois for your incredible service action.
So We Schools is how to get involved right here at home. We Villages is how to get involved around the world, helping to break the cycle of poverty once and for all through 5 sustainable goals to help make people end poverty for once.
education around the world,
clean water around the world,
food security,
economic opportunity,
and providing healthcare, empowering communities.
See, here's the cool thing. Your coin drives, your bake sales have given 1 million people clean water. Give them noise for that.
Wow. Love that.
Wow. 15 million nutritious meals. Make some noise for that too.
Woo.
And last but certainly not least, you've helped to build over 1,000 schools around the world. Make some noise for that as well.
See, when you come together, like today we celebrate at We Day, you can create an incredible impact. So maybe the headlines in our world tell stories that are negative. Sure, we see problems, but together, today, we're gonna start to write new headlines together.
Together, we're gonna answer cynicism with idealism.
Oh yeah, we're gonna answer despair with hope. Together, we can build a world that we all wanna live in.
Regardless of what country your parents were born in.
Or what neighborhood you live in.
Or what cultures you celebrate, the world needs you and the world needs us.
This generation, what we call Generation We, is going to make a massive impact together. And so we are going to wrap up our time here, but kick off We Day with so much energy. So we need you to stand up, stand up, stand up one more time. We are going to ask you those questions. And if you agree, we want you to respond with the words, Gen We. Who will stand up to racism and hate?
Who will open the doors of opportunity for all?
And who will lead the way to a better world?
Have a great We Day!